Hi, today I'll talk about the KPump. This is a great pump if you need to pump up your raft. You know, those of us that do inflatable boating, whether it's inflatable kayaking or supping or rafting, we need some sort of pump to put air in our boats. And when I started rafting, pretty much the only thing out there was the Carlson pump. It's a great pump. It puts a lot of volume in. They're well made, you know, but they're kind of bulky. And so it's not something that's always easy to carry with you, whether you're just going for a quick day trip and need to put a little bit of air in something, or you're doing a full day on the river. Tying this into a raft is kind of a pain. You know, we used to actually wrap this hose around it and tie it in, and it's just not the best thing to bring with you. And so the KPump kind of solves that, and it's just a nice little package that comes in. You pump it like this, put air into it, and they come with these handy bags. So you can, when you're on the river, just put them in this little storage bag, and they have a nice little strap. You can tie them in somewhere. They're pretty much out of the way. So I really enjoy these pumps just for the ease of use, but they're actually quite nice. And they come in a few different sizes. The K200. You know, you could pump up an entire raft with this. It would be kind of annoying, but you could if you had to. But if you had like a car inflator or your boat was already pumped up, this is perfect to top it off. You know, this might be a good combination for you if you have some sort of electric inflator. With this, you're set. This is a good top-off pump, and you can bring it down the river with you, whether you're in an oar boat or a paddle boat. They come in different sizes. This is the K100. It's just a little bit smaller, but still it's a decent pump and does a really good job. I'm a big fan of the Mini. This is just a tiny little pump. I don't need to pump my boat up on the river very often. It's a pretty rare occurrence that we pop something, but it does happen. And this is something I will realistically pack. You know, I can put this in the bottom of a day bag, and it doesn't take up much weight or space. So this is the one that I use a lot. And, you know, the company KPump, I just have to say, I like buying from good, well-run companies. You know, beyond them just being nice pumps, I like the fact that they're made by a company that was started by a boater. You know, he's based on the Deschutes out of Maupin, so he's based on a river, and he's somebody I can call. You know, a lot of times, big companies, you can't really get the customer service. You know, if you call them, you may not talk to somebody who knows what they're talking about. You can call him. He'll handle any kind of issue you have or answer any questions. He even has a couple of great videos he's made on YouTube about maintenance. I had one break, you know, pretty recently. It put a crack in one of the parts, and it's not that it was defective. It was just that I was probably just negligent, threw it on the ground on concrete, and it broke. And I just called him up and said, hey, you know, I need this piece. Can you mail me one? And he was nice enough to do it free of charge, which is just shows me a lot of like care for the customer, a lot of care for the product, and backing their stuff up. And, you know, next time he might charge me or he might charge you, I have no idea. But he was just super kind. The other really cool thing about these pumps, you know, why I like them actually more than Carlson, is they're just really easy to maintain. You know, all pumps you need to kind of put some grease in there every year or so. You can kind of pull them apart and clean them. And these ones are incredibly easy to do. They all have a set screw that goes here. I pulled the set screw out, so you just get a screwdriver, pull it out. You know, pull this off. There's two parts. You know, you want to go inside here every so often and clean anything that's in there out. And you want to put some more lube in there. And the guy at KPump has the lube. You don't have to like go to the hardware store and figure out what to get. He sells these little packages. When you buy a pump, an extra package comes with it. And they're super easy to order off their website. And you just take it, put a little bit in here, plunge it down a couple times, and you're good to go. The only moving part is this gasket here, and he gives you a replacement gasket when you buy the pump, so you get one. And there's also a lot of times one stored down inside of here, so if you're in the field and need to replace it, there's one ready to go. I've never had to replace one, and I use these all the time. So, you know, they're replaceable, they're easy to get, whereas I know if I'm trying to find parts for a Carlisle pump, it could take me a while to kind of track that part down. These are really easy. So, like I said, they're really nice pumps. I'm a big fan of them because they're just well thought out. It's a well-run company that makes them, and they're easy to maintain. So if you've used them and you like them, give me a thumbs up on the video. If you have any questions about them or you disagree or agree, just add a comment down in the comment section below, and I'll put a link to their website to check them out. And I'd highly recommend buying from them directly instead of another company, because it's a company and he needs to make some money, and he makes more money when you buy from him directly. So that's it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.